Hi, it's Firefighter Bob again from Oxford Mills, Canada. I keep stressing that you should not be buying air-dried wood, and I'm going to show you one of the reasons why. Got to get down here on one knee. I might not get back up without help, but this is a piece of wood that a customer brought me. Somebody painted the ends, God bless them. And then they left it outside, didn't have the proper weight, probably in the sun and the rain and everything else, or stored in the old farm for 150 years or whatever. So this is set at 4 5/16. The blade on that saw has 3,000 pounds per square inch tensile strength on it, which means it's dead straight. This is a Wood-Mizer LT50 Super Hydraulic, and it's dead level. So we're just going to travel along the board with the blade and show you how bad this is twisted. At some points you can see there's an inch and a half, and at one point almost 2 inches off of level. Now it still isn't on the bed of the saw. It's only touching in 2 places. Over here on the left and at the far end. So this is 12 feet long, and as the customer said, did I ever get a deal? I got a whole truckload of this for $400. Well, it's not really a deal because you can see the blade doesn't even touch it from one end to the other. So this is not a deal. This is somebody who cuts this stuff. I call them weekend warriors. They cut this stuff and they put it on Craigslist or Kijiji or eBay or wherever. And it's dirt cheap, dirt cheap, dirt cheap. And the difference is they have very little costs involved because they don't have to go to all the trouble to pay somebody to take it to a kiln, which is where all this black walnut's going, right here. You can see it's soaking wet. It was cut a couple of weeks ago. It's been sitting in here because it was minus 30 or something Celsius when I cut this. Dug it out of the snow and cut it all. So I'm keeping it in here for the weekend just to let all the ice melt off of it. And then I'll stick it outside till about April or May when it gets down to 35 or 40% moisture content. And then I'll pay to take it to the kiln where I will have it dried. And the price for having stuff dried is anywhere from 35 cents a board foot to 75 cents a board foot in this area up here in Canada. And it comes back looking like this: dead flat, dead level, dead straight. A lot of work. And somebody's got to pay to get it taken there, get it dried, take it out, put it back on my truck and trailer, bring it back, put it up here, where everything here is kiln dried down to 6% moisture content. Once again, if you don't do this, it will warp, twist, crack, split, one of the above or all of the above. So like I said before, I saw inside. This is my shop in here because it's just too damn cold up here in Canada in the middle of the winter. So that's my self-made exhaust system, air cleaner, another air cleaner, air filter, and it all goes back and forth inside, heated with an outdoor boiler. And there's a self-unloading forage wagon outside at the end of that pipe. And then we just auger it out and put it into a wagon. We sell it for bedding, or we take it to the waste site and they use it for traction in the winter and stuff. This is the outdoor boiler system that brings water in. There's 6 of those rads up there. And we just use all this scrap wood plus firewood. And the heat coming in here today is just drying some stickers here. So the temperature of the water coming in here is 150. It's going back out at 140, which means I'm only using about 10 degrees of the heat that I'm generating. This is another mistake that somebody's brought to me. It was absolutely gorgeous spalted maple table. As you can see, it was stunning, but it wasn't kiln dried. So I had to cut it into 8-inch pieces. I'm trying to run it through the planer to get all the finish off of it, because they only finished it on the top. They didn't do the sides, the ends, or the bottom. And guess what happened? A $3,000 table went for crap. So now I got to take all the finish off of it, send it to the kiln, get it all dried, bring it back, re-biscuit it all, and hopefully we can make it pretty again, but there's no guarantees. Anyway, I'll keep throwing these up for people who want to watch them, and once again, if you have any questions, give me a call or send me an email or whatever. If you don't have anything good to say, then don't say anything. It's what my mom told me. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.